Welcome to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. I'm Robert Christensen, and tonight we're bringing you high school girls varsity basketball. Tonight from St. Louis Park High School Gymnasium, visiting is the Waconia, I think they're the Eagles, coming to take on the St. Louis Park Orioles. Coming into tonight's game, the Waconia Wildcats are 4-1, and St. Louis Park is 3-0. And we're about to begin. The starting lineups consist of the following four. Waconia. Number 2, Jada Lenz, guard. Number 11, Tess Johnson, guard. Number 33, Sydney Zeiske, also a guard. 35, Courtney Freeberg. 35 and 41, Estelle Marker. And we got a quick whistle and a travel, and a first turnover of the game goes to the Orioles. And bringing up the ball is number 5, Camille Mayfield, a senior guard. We'll start it off for the Orioles. Just underway here, 4th game of the year for St. Louis Park. All non-conference games coming into tonight, and this is also a non-conference game, but a good matchup, similar records, and Waconia always has a good squad when it comes to basketball. Down low, watch her, Shayla Miller, 31. She likes to shoot it off the mark, but she does get hot, if I recall from last year. And out of bounds to the Wildcats of Waconia. Just a couple minutes into the match, no score. The Wildcats' second position, throwing the ball in, is Sydney Zeiske, number 33. And inbounds to number 35, Courtney Freeberg, and she's fouled on the layup attempt, and she will go to the line and shoot 2.
That was on Miller.
Foul is on Shayla Miller, her first team foul for the Orioles. And at the line is Freeberg. Her first shot is good. 1-0 Wildcats. They're in white with black trim going from our left to our right, and the Orioles are in black and their signature orange. And they'll be going from our right to our left here in the first half. And the miss on the miss, that's the rebound, goes to number 14, Lindsay Olson, a junior guard. Shayla Miller gives it up to Camille, who gives it up to Sophie Ullman, and she takes a shot off the rim, rebound. Courtney Freeberg, and quickly up the court are the Wildcats. They are pushing it, and that is number 2 guard, Jada Lenz. And we got a whistle, foul on number 11, Tess Johnson, or she was fouled by St. Louis Park. A blocking call. It's the team's second. And on the inbounds play, attempted to get it to number 41, who was open, but a nice defense and a big shot from way outside. That was taken by number 33, Sydney Zeiske, off the rim. Another long shot by number 21 for the Orioles. That's Jordan Turek, sophomore, and a whistle after the shot. And an inbounds play, and St. Louis Park has a full court man-to-man press early on, and they try to burn them long, but the long bomb pass to the guard, it looked like she shuffled her feet. Should have been a traveling call there, but no call by the referee on the baseline, and Lenz makes the 2-point layup, and it's 3-0 Wildcats, and there is a layup attempt by Camille Mayfield, and that goes off. So St. Louis Park, cold shooting, 0-3 to start the match. And now a big 3-pointer from number 11, Tess Johnson. That is off the mark. The Wildcats are not shy taking those long shots, and a steal on the inbounds pass by number 11, Tess Johnson for the Wildcats makes it 5-0, just under 16 minutes to go here, first half. Wildcats looking to see what kind of defense they're in. It may be a matchup zone. That's what it appears to be. And a shot there by Shayla Miller, and she is off the mark again. And the ball goes out of bounds off Waconia, so St. Louis Park retains possession. 15:40 to go here, first half. And there's that replay. Nice recognition by the inbounds pass. Yeah, maybe she didn't travel there. Nice fake by her there on the replay to get the 2 points for the Wildcats. Camille Mayfield over to the right side. Shayla Miller takes her third shot of the game, again off the mark. But don't worry, she will heat up, guaranteed. Down the right side now comes Lenz, the point guard for Waconia, gets it on top, and shooting number 11 is air ball way off the mark, out of bounds to St. Louis Park. That was by Tess Johnson. So you can see that the Wildcats are not afraid to shoot the ball from outside. All right, bringing up the ball here, looking for their first points, Camille Mayfield. Matchup zone is giving them problems here, I believe. Mayfield with it there on the right side. Nice pass inside to number 21, and that worked really well for the Orioles. To Jordan Turk. Nice recognition by Mayfield, and St. Louis Park is on the board, and they're just down 3. Big shot right away, and that one hits. Estelle Marker for the Wildcats hits the 3, and now it's 8-2. So just when St. Louis Park tries to get a little momentum, it gets shut down right away by that 3. Shot by Shayla Miller to answer, and there it is. She made her 4th one. She's found her range, and she is dangerous. So now it's 8-5. She answers right back. Good basketball game here early on. There's Lentz, number 2. Nice turnaround dribble there and drives the hoop on Mayfield. And now it's 10-5, and the scoring is heating up on both sides. It's a cold, icy night out there, so it's taking these players to warm up. There's Shayla Miller with another long shot. And a foul on the rebound. Push. I think it's on number 14, Paige Young. Substitutions now. In for the Orioles is number 11, Kaya Hayden. Now Waconia in the front court. There's Lentz, number 2. She drives the lane, gives it up to number 5. That is Natalie Meath. Over to the right side to 31. That's Abby Salter for Waconia, and she nails the 3. So I see why they were taking those long shots, because sooner or later these girls can really shoot. 12-5 early on here. Oh, that's number 14 for St. Louis Park, Lindsay Olson. Almost loses the ball, but recovers nicely. That's number 3, Joelle Sheffield, not in the match, and she hits from 3. And it's 12-8. Full court, man-to-man press by the Orioles. And it works this time. Nice job there by number 14, Lindsay Olson. Blocks the pass, and they give it over to number 3, Joelle Sheffield, and she hits her second 3. She's got 6, and she's only been in the match for a minute. And now they're just down by 2, and they got the full court press. They get it to Lenz, and they call a touch foul on number 21, Jordan Turek for the Orioles. Probably was a good call. Let's see here. Watch this replay. Look at that. Pop, stop, and pop shot by number 3, Joelle Sheffield. That is something else to see. That's a good-looking shot right there. All right, full court press again. Sheffield in there, putting the pressure on. They get it over to number 25. That is Allie Zimmer now in the game. Down on the low post. Number 5 was Natalie Meath. She tried to get it to her teammate, Tess Johnson. I think we have a jump ball and possession arrow. 2. And we got a timeout on the court with 12:42 to go. And when it started out very cold, boy, it heated up there quick. And for the Orioles, Joelle Sheffield came in and lit it up. She's 2 for 2 on the night overall, and 2 for 2 and 3-point land. So coming into tonight's match, Waconia 4-1. They started their season in a Thanksgiving tournament in Red Wing, and they lost to Red Wing by 9 points. Then the next night they played River Falls, and they beat them 82-63 in that tournament. Subsequent to that, they beat Chanhassen at home, and then Richfield, and then Highland Park. So they're on a 4-game winning streak. Okay, play underway inside. Shot missed by the Orioles. Rebound quickly there and brought down by the Wildcats. Number 31 misses a shot. That was Abby Salter. Rebound Wildcats. She's fouled, and they get wave off the basket. In the NBA, they would have counted that. And that was a nice, strong move there by 25 Allie Zimmer. Watch this. She is hacked twice and makes that shot. That is not easy. I would have given her the 2. What an effort. So inbounds pass down low to number 5. That's Meath. She's fouled. She had position, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. 12:21 to go. 16 foul for St. Louis Park. So now the Wildcats are also in the bonus, and that is going to haunt the Orioles here. We still have 12 minutes to go in the first half. First shot made by Meath. And the second shot, all net. 14-10. No press by the Wildcats, and Sheffield brings the ball up and quickly gets it over to her teammate, number 15, Ullman. And the shot there by number 32, Kendall Coley. Rebound, jump ball, possession arrow towards St. Louis Park. So they will have an inbounds from underneath the Wildcat basket. Shayla Miller will throw it in. Looking, gets it out top to number 32. Coley with the ball, gives it up to Sheffield, drives the lane. Stripped clean there by number 25, Zimmer, and taken away again, this time by Sheffield, and blocked by number 31, Salter. What a sequence of events. Great defense by both sides. Watch that. A steal by Sheffield. She just, like a pickpocketer right out of it, and then a block right there. Looked like she got all ball. Inbounds pass by Miller. Gets it out to number 11, and she shoots it and makes it. Number 11 is Taya Hayden, junior guard. Brings the Orioles within 1. Down goes Sheffield. Crowd calling for a foul as she was guarding number 25 for the Wildcats, who makes that shot. 25 is Zimmer, and it spins out. Here come the Orioles on a 3-on-2 break. Sheffield with it. Inside pass. And a layup. And the St. Louis Park Orioles' first lead. That was number 11, Taya Hayden. And they now have a 1-point lead. Back down the court. Block down below. Here come the Orioles on the right side. That's number 15, Ullman. She slows it up. Wise move by Ullman there. With the lead, Sheffield with the ball. Inside look to number 11 again, Hayden, and she is fouled. The Orioles are looking much better here. And Hayden will shoot 2 to extend their lead here in the first half with 11:08 to go. Here's that replay. Wow, this is up and down basketball. Here's Sheffield. Look at that nice pass underneath, threading the needle between 2 Waconia defenders. Excellent job. Free throw attempt. Off the mark. But Hayden will get a second try. Park has 16 fouls. The Wildcats just 1. We'll see if that plays any role in the outcome, at least in the first half here. Second shot, all net, so they extend their lead by 2. And again, the full court press is on the Wildcats. Estelle Marker has it there for the Wildcats, over to 25, that's Zimmer. Zimmer brings it up and she runs into a trap, and it worked. And ahead to Sheffield, she's 1-on-2, she takes it in, she draws the foul, and she will shoot 2. That's a block. Not sure who they're gonna call it on, either Zimmer. It is on Zimmer. That'll be the Wildcats' second team foul. Sheffield will shoot 2. Makes the first, the lefty. She's got a real smooth shot. Watch her form here. Almost flawless. Look at this. Follow through. Look at that follow through. Yep, and that's how that works. You get that nice touch on the rim if you're not exactly accurate. Well done. She's got to have 8 to 10 points by now. Okay, full court press once again by the Orioles, and they almost come up with a steal. Nice hustle there by Sheffield. Boy, she is everywhere tonight so far. Look at that hustle. Bang. She anticipated the pass, took the right angle, and almost came up with it. Now they go with the long bomb again, and this time it works again. Nice pass down to Tess Johnson, and she makes the layup. That's the vulnerability when you do that press. And Sheffield will answer back with a 3, and just out. And they get the rebound. Out of bounds. Nope, stays in bounds. Saved by the Orioles. Inside look by Miller to number 11 with the reverse layup. That's number 11 is Taya Hayden. Now it's a 4-point lead for the Orioles. And again, the full court press. They break the timeline, and the shot from way out is number 33, Sydney Zeiski. Rebound to the Orioles, and they bring it down. There is no hesitation by either of these teams. And that's Lentz, number 2 with it, and she's pushing the ball up the court as well. Looks underneath for the cutter, number 11, who misses the layup. 11 is Tess Johnson for the Wildcats, and the rebound ends up in Estelle Marker, number 41's hands, and she makes the layup to bring the Wildcats within 2, and quickly the Orioles are back down, and a shot by them, and it's off the mark. Shot, I think, was taken there by Mayfield. My goodness, the pace has been on fire tonight. There's the layup miss, and the nice look pass there by Courtney Freeberg. Full court press, play underway. 9:46 to go, first half here. Really entertaining basketball here in December. That's Lentz, the point guard. Gets it down to Freeberg, and they call her with a 3-second lane violation. Turnover to the Wildcats. So Miller will throw it in to Camille Mayfield, senior guard, back in the game. And now the Wildcats are in a 1-3-1 trap zone. Changing the defense, see how St. Louis Park reacts, and they react just fine. 21, Jordan Turk finds a soft part in the dome and nails the mid-jumper. Those are tough jumpers to make. And we got a 5-second violation on the Wildcats, their second time type violation in a row. Watch this recognition here. She just comes right in the soft spot, stops and pops, 2 points. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, the Wildcats come up with their own steal this time, and they look ahead, and that pass was not there. Intercepted nicely by Jordan Turek, who got the last basket for the Orioles. Here's Camille Mayfield, high off the glass, misses. Rebound to Lentz for the Wildcats, and she quickly brings it up the court, of course. Over to 31, Salzer. In the middle, nice turnaround shot by number 41, Estelle Marker. That was difficult. Turnaround jump shot, spins around off the glass and in. And Park's lead is now 2. 8:35 to go. That's Mayfield, number 5. Over to the right side to Shayla Miller. Down to the left corner, that's number 14, Lindsay Olsen, off the ring. She gets her own rebound, follows her shot, and makes it. And that is a lesson to any kid watching. You follow your shot, and good things can happen. And that's what happened there. Nice job there. Great fundamental basketball by Lindsay Olsen, the junior. 4-point lead for the Orioles. Here comes Lentz, driving the ball up the court. Down to the right side to 41. That's Estelle Marker. Back to Lentz. Being guarded closely by Mayfield. Down below to Freeberg, and boy, she's a tall woman, and she puts it in nicely off the glass. What a matchup this is tonight here. Outer ring suburb versus inner ring suburb. Great matchup. And we got a whistle and a foul call. Here's that replay. Look at that turnaround. That is very difficult to do. And the nice touch, the spin around the rim, off. The kiss off the glass and in. Sheffield's back in for the Orioles. Number 3, she is very dangerous. I think she's got 10, almost half of the points. She's always looking to shoot, as she should. Olsen, big jump shot from 3-point land by number 15, Sophie Ullman. Sheffield gets the rebound off the foot of Waconia, and that'll be a side out in favor of the Orioles. So they'll retain possession. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go, first half. Ball tipped in by number 3, Sheffield. Tipped, but they save it. Sheffield gets the rebound off the long shot. Mayfield into number 21, Jordan Turek. Nice fake and a drive. She draws the foul, and she will shoot 2. Here's that replay right there. Takes it right in there. Boy, I'm not sure I saw a foul there. But sometimes That's the way it goes in basketball. Things happen very fast. And her free throw is good. She'll get a second one. Fouls, team fouls are evening up here. 6 for Park, 4 for Waconia. Out comes Camille Mayfield. In comes number 32, Kendall Coley for the Orioles. Shooting her second shot is Jordan Turk, and she makes that as well. So 4-point lead for the Orioles. I think that matches their largest lead of the game. Inbounds, they're still going with the press, although they are looking a little tired as Lentz just goes right by them now. Rebound to, that is Lindsay Olson, and she has the ball again, and she nails a three. 7-point lead for the Orioles, 7 minutes to go. First half, full court press, still on for the Orioles. It is full out blitz from the moment we said go here tonight. Here comes Lenz, breaks through the press, takes the wide angled layup off the rim. Rebound Waconia. Out on top is 31 Salzer. Her shot is off. Rebound number 11, Tess Johnson. Her shot is off. And now Sheffield has it for the Orioles. Over to Coley. There is Olsen for another three. Off the mark. Rebound goes off Waconia. The crowd does not agree. Let's see here. There's Coley. Over to Olsen. And let's see. Boy, that's a tough call. Yeah. Tough call. Nevertheless, Waconia throws it in, full court press. Looks like it might be a 1-2-2 trap now instead of a man-to-man full court. Shot there taken by Natalie Meek. Rebound. Crowd calling for a jump ball. Very animated crowd here. They are excited about their St. Louis Park Orioles girls team this year. Look at that. Here's the shot. Rebound nicely taken in by number 22 now in the game, Ellie Dahman for Waconia, and she makes her first shot. Boy, she had those long arms. She just swooped that ball in nicely. Ellie Dahman is a 6-foot forward, just a sophomore for the Wildcats. Gonna take her second shot here, try to cut the lead to 5. Off the mark this time. Rebound nicely by Kendall Coley. Up quickly into the front court. Looking down low to number 11, Hayden. And a whistle and another foul on Zimmer. Number 25, Allie Zimmer. That's her third foul already. 2 more and she's out of the game. We'll see if they sit her down here. And there is number 21, Jordan Turek, slithering her way down the lane with a nice layup there. And it's an 8-point lead for the Orioles. Just under 6 minutes to go. Whistle. And the Wildcats have retained possession. Yeah, it's a man-to-man press. Full court. That is something else. Yeah, and it's working all night long for the Orioles. Nicely intercepted there by number 11, Taya Hayden. Hayden still with it. Bumps it out to Sheffield. What a nice move pass by her. Boy, is she fun to watch. Sheffield, just a 9th grader. I did some games last year from this gymnasium watching this team. I didn't remember her, and that's why. She's just a freshman. I have not seen moves like that in a long time. All right, inbounds pass to number 11, Tess Johnson. Gets it over to number 33, Sydney Zeiski. Zeiski with it, tries to split the defense and does so successfully, but her bounce pass to the right is errant and goes out of bounds. She intended to get it to number 22, Dahman, who just came in the game a moment ago. And the Orioles will try to extend their lead to double digits this trip down the court. 5.5 minutes to go, first half. 3-0 St. Louis Park against the 4-1 Wildcats, non-conference matchup here. Foul on Johnson. So now both teams are in the bonus. So the fact that the Orioles committed so many fouls early on, they really haven't had a foul in quite a long time, and it's evened up. So that has not haunted them as we thought it might early on. So good for them. They've really stepped up their game. There's Shayla Miller, number 31, drives the lane, gets over to the right side. And the short jumper from the side by Hayden is short of the basket. Rebound, Wildcats. Lenz, number 2, brings it up. Over to the right side to Johnson. Johnson with it, drives the baseline. Don't want to give that up, and that's what happens when you give up the baseline. Cardinal sin rule in basketball on defense. Do not give up the baseline, because this is what happens right here. You got to get that foot on that baseline, and she let her through, and that gave her the space to make it, or she could have dished a pass. She was very dangerous at that point. And she misses the free throw, and whistle out of bounds on Waconia, so the Orioles will retain possession. 4:56 to go in the first half. Shayla Miller tosses it in. That's Coley, 32, with the ball. Coley also just a 9th grader. Nice give and go to Shayla Miller, and her basket does not go in. Wow, that was well executed. Fun to watch. Hayden there now. Shayla Miller takes the big 3. Ooh, off the rim. Rebound, Wildcats. Number 33, Seiski. Press still on by Coley. But they back off on the missed shot. And Lenz takes it all the way in off the glass and misses for the second time in a row. Rebound by number 5, Neath. Off the rim. The Wildcats have gone really cold from the floor. Miller picks up her dribble. Nice pass down low to Hayden. Out to Coley. Her jump shot off the mark, but a beautiful rebound by Olsen. Great anticipation and positioning by her. She gets the 2, 8-point lead. Just under 4 minutes to go first half. Lenz with the ball. At the top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Over to the left to number 33. That's Seiski. And the big shot from number 41, swish, 3-point, Estelle Marker. Wildcats finally get a basket. It's been a while. And they cut it to 5. And a nice look underneath, and 21, Turek just misses, but the rebound again by Olsen. Rebounding is such an important part of the game that usually the team that gets the most rebounds wins. And back down, another missed easy low shot by the Wildcats. That is really costing them here early on here in the first half. 3:18 to go. Coley brings the ball over the line. Really intense game here tonight. Olsen, she's 2 for 2 in the last 2 trips. This time she's off. Rebound again by the Orioles. And they get a second shot, and they make the Wildcats pay on the offensive rebound. Shayla Miller, and there's a timeout, and they're on their feet here at the St. Louis Park Gymnasium. High fives in the crowd. 37-28 lead, 9-point lead for the Orioles. Their biggest in the match. 3 minutes to go, first half. Looking at your screen there is the upcoming schedule for the Waconia Wildcats. December 5th, that's today, and they're playing St. Louis Park, not Egon, but nevertheless, we've got at Minneapolis Southwest coming up for them on the 8th, and Chaska, I'm sure that's a huge rivalry. They're neighbors out there in the southwest suburbs. They're at Mound, Westonka. Then Chisago Lakes, at least that one's at home if you're Waconia. Chisago Lakes and Waconia couldn't be farther apart in the metro area. That's a 2-hour drive. Then at Monticello, at Delano, and then Holy Family, that's right in their backyard. They're a good team too, but boy, the Orioles look really hot tonight. Really fun team to watch. If you're watching this on tape delay, mark your calendar and come down and watch them. Even if you don't know anybody, this is fun basketball. Okay, Lenz across the court, over to the right side, number 11. And she looks, nice pass down to Marker, and she makes the layup and draws the foul. Just what the Wildcats needed after that timeout, because they were getting whooped here in the first half, down 9. Now they've cut it to 7 with the chance just to cut it to 6 to make it a 2-possession game. It's one of the exciting things about basketball. It can change real quick. Marker with her shot, and she misses the and one. So 7-point lead, 2:44 to go first half. Miller, nice crossover dribble and drive. blocked down below by the Wildcats. Nice defense. Rebound this time in the game, number 42. That's Grace Wolgamuth. She's a senior forward. First time in the match. Nice rebound. Ball was taken away by the Wildcats, and then while driving up the court, number 11 Johnson is fouled, and so it'll be a 1-and-1 as the Wildcats are in the bonus. So Johnson will shoot 2 to try to cut the lead to 5. First shot off the front of the rim, no good. They must have called a shot. Oh, it's the double bonus, so I didn't notice that. So yeah, she's gonna get a second one because the Orioles now are at 10 fouls, so it's the double bonus. So she gets the second and she takes advantage of it. So they cut the lead to 6. Shayla Miller now bringing the ball up the court. Olsen on her left, and she hands it off to her, over to Coley. Back to Miller, wide open from three-point land, off the back of the rim. Rebound to Johnson, number 11. And here come the Wildcats. Johnson still with the ball on the left side, being guarded by Miller. She drives the lane again. They gave up that baseline. The reverse layup off the rim, no good. Rebound by Wolgamuth. That's her second rebound, only in the game a minute. Very valuable. And a foul on the drive baseline, Sydney Olsen. The Wildcats gave up the baseline there and had to foul Olsen. And she will go to the line for a 1-and-1. They call that a shooting foul. Yep, she's gonna get 2. 1:58 to go, first half. First is good. So she'll get a second. Arsenio Richardson, head coach for the Orioles, must be very pleased with the effort that his team has put out tonight in the first half. They are playing really good ball here. Great hustle, great intensity, shooting pretty well. All right, here come the Wildcats. No press for the first time, last 2 minutes of the game. That's on purpose. They don't want to be giving up too many fouls here late in the first half and get players in foul trouble late in the second half if they need them around. Big shot by Lenz, the point guard, totally off the mark. And out of bounds, possession to the Orioles with 1:43 to go. Wolgamuth to Coley. 1:38. Really quiet in the gym here suddenly. Probably a result of the no press because that just brings the excitement out. And Wolgamuth almost thinks about the shot, gives it up. That's Turek out to Coley. She'll take the 3 off the mark. That was kind of a flat shot. Rebound to 41, Estelle Marker. 1:20 to go. Lenz down to the right side. 31, Salzer off the mark. Rebound. Oh, there was some grabbing and pulling. No call. Here comes 21, Turek with the short jump shot off the mark. Both teams, I think, are tired, and that's affecting their shot. The Orioles have been running all half long. And when you're exhausted, it's gonna affect your shot most of the time. So here come the Wildcats, down 8, 103, 102, 101, 1 minute to go. Down to the left side, that's 33, Zeiski. Up to Lenz, number 2. Oh, they're in a zone defense too now. Zone trap. And they try to get the ball inside. Nobody was there, not sure what Lenz was thinking. And on the break, number 11 misses the shot. 11 is Hayden, of course. And on the rebound, you get the foul, and they will shoot 2. Hayden will go to the line. That's why rebounding is so important, especially offensive rebounds. You win the offensive rebounding battle, and you're going to win the game almost all the time. And this is why. You get second shots at the basket, or you get fouls on your second shots, and you go to the line. And that translates into points. And right now, for the Orioles, they're about to take their largest lead as a result with 42.5 seconds to go. Second shot off the mark. So 9-point lead. Still 42.5 seconds to go. No press now here. Park does not want to foul here late in the half. It'd be pretty useless to give up a foul now. Here comes Turek over to Olsen, 14 with the headband. Out to number 11, Hayden, way off the mark. Rebound to Freeberg for the Wildcats. Here comes Lenz on the right side. She crosses over, drives the middle of the lane. Bounce pass out to Zysky off the rim. Rebound, Orioles, 10 seconds to go. Olsen over to the left side to Coley. Down low, 5 seconds to go. At the top of the key, Turek fakes the shot, takes the shot off the rim, and there's your buzzer to end the first half. Your score, 40-31. Come back for the exciting second half.
My journey skating for the gold taught me a lot, but my journey with breast cancer has been one of my greatest teachers.
Every woman's breast cancer is unique. Be Wiser educates and empowers women to take control of their breast cancer treatment plan and help navigate their own path beyond 5 years.
Talk to your doctor about information and tests to personalize a treatment plan that fits your needs. I did. Be informed, be wiser, support survivors like us.
Welcome back to St. Louis Park High School Gymnasium. We're just beginning the second half of this non-conference matchup between the visiting Waconia Wildcats and the St. Louis Park Orioles. If you weren't watching in the first half, the Orioles had a 9-point lead based mainly on their strategy of a full court press. But this time, as we come out of the first half into the second half, the Wildcats score on their first possession and cut the margin to 7. The Wildcats will be going from our right to our left in the white uniforms in the second half, and the Orioles turn the ball over in their first possession, so the Wildcats have a chance to cut the lead even further here early on in this 18-minute second half. That is number 2, Lenz, almost double dribbled there at the top of the key. That's Freeburg, 35. Keep an eye on her. 6-footer for Waconia. She is a presence down low. Big shot by number 11, Tess Johnson. The 5'7" guard for the Wildcats, and on the rebound, there is a jump ball, possession arrow pointing towards St. Louis Park, so they will gain possession. Early on here, second half, down low to number 15, that is Sophie Ullman. Out top to Camille Mayfield, number 5, the senior misses. Rebound to number 41, Estelle Marker, and we have a whistle. And a jump ball. Nice effort there by the Orioles. Possession arrow to Waconia, however. So they'll bring the ball up, and that is Lenz, the point guard. She played almost the whole first half. She's their quarterback at the point guard position. Over to number 33, Zysky. She's got a nice shot, this time off the mark. Rebound by number 14, Lindsay Olsen, the junior guard for the Orioles. Down to the left side. Big three-point shot by Sophie Ullman again, off the mark. And a foul by the Orioles. And that, I believe, is on number 21, Jordan Turek. That'll be the first team foul for the Orioles. And Lentz now bringing the ball up again for the Wildcats. Still down 7. Gets it over to 33, Zysky. Zysky into Freeburg. Well, we're gonna have to see if they try to get it to her more often in the first half. I certainly would if I was the Wildcats coach. I don't think they used her nearly enough. That is the second team foul as Freeburg drives. She is a very tall woman at 6'2", junior. And they've got to take advantage of that height. 6'2". And she makes the shot, 40-34. And she'll get a second. And that is off the mark, but nice offensive rebound there by number 41, Estelle Marker, and that cuts the lead to 4. Wildcats come out on a 5-0 run. Turek with the jump shot, off the mark, rebound Ullman, and she makes it and draws the foul. So the Orioles finally get on the board here in the second half. And nice job by Ullman. Sophie Ullman, the junior, gets the nice rebound. And she will get the and one to stop the 5-0 run. And she makes that nice looking shot, uses her knees. Nice follow through, beautiful free throw shot there by Ullman. On the right side, number 11, that is Johnson. Down low to Freeburg, yeah, that's what they gotta do. They've gone to her twice now here early in the first half. The Orioles are going to have to come up with an answer because that's going to be a problem for them going forward here. Sophie Miller out to the side. Olsen makes the three. That's a good answer to Freeburg, though. It's going to be the outside shooting versus inside Freeburg. That's going to be the story of the second half and of this match. And down hard goes Turek. Lentz went into her inadvertently, in my opinion, but it looked a little dangerous. Watch this nice look-out pass. Great recognition there by Shayla Miller. And a great shot there by Olsen. Both Olsen and Miller can get so hot from the outside. As I recall from last season, they're very streaky shooters. They can pop off 3, 4, 5 threes in a row I've seen before. All right, there's Turek, and she'll pop the three, and she's hot now too. And just like that, the Orioles have their biggest lead of the match, 11-point lead. And we got another turnover. Look at that shot, just on the inside of the rim there. Drains it there by Turek. And the Orioles get the ball on the turnover. Inbounds pass to Turek again. She takes the quick shot, this time off the mark. Rebound, number 11. Tess Johnson brings it quickly up the court and takes it all the way for the drive. Blocked by Olsen. And a foul. No, she was on the baseline, out of bounds. So turnover to the Orioles. And that is number 5, Camille Mayfield. The senior guard will bring it up. Coley with her. Olsen on the left, down in the left corner, that is Ullman. And there's Turek. Those are the 5 out there for the Orioles. And that pass didn't see Lentz. She almost gave it the steal. Nice job by Ullman to come up. Sees Olsen on the left side, and this time her three-point shot is off the mark. And they called a foul there on Lentz. Lentz wasn't protesting too much. I didn't think the official had a very good angle to see that. Because she had the same angle that I had, and it was too hard to tell whether there was really a push. But nevertheless, that is the 3rd team foul for the Wildcats. Coley with the inbounds pass, up top to Ullman. Over to Mayfield. She takes the shot off the mark. She's been cold tonight. Lentz brings it up. Hard to see. Oh, and there's a foul by Mayfield. She's having a tough night. And she's going to take a seat, and in comes Joelle Sheffield for her, and number 11, Taya Hayden, comes in for Sophie Ullman. Inbounds pass by 31 is Abby Saltzer. Lentz with it. They're down 11. Their biggest deficit of the match. Just under 15 minutes to go here, second half. There's Zysky, 33. Nice dribbling job underneath, but she ran into traffic and it got stripped. Lead pass, and the foul on the layup. Taya Hayden was fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2 with 14 minutes, 22 seconds to go. She will attempt to extend their lead. Here's that nice lead pass to her, but catching up nicely there was 31 for the Wildcats, Abby Salter, and Hayden makes the first. Zimmer now in for the Wildcats to replace Lentz. 25 has three personal fouls, so she's 2 from getting set down for the night by the officials. Reverse dribble, behind the back dribble, backfires on the Wildcats. And Hayden with the layup off the mark, gets her own rebound, puts it up and scores it, and it's gonna count. 3-point play. Another example of how offensive rebounding is so critical. Look at this. She might have been fouled on the first attempt, actually. And she certainly was fouled on the second attempt. Nice persistence there by number 11, Taya Hayden, the senior. And now the full court press, man on man, woman on woman full court press, I should say. So here come the Wildcats. Behind the dribble this time again. Oh, she is in danger of doing it over and back. Oh, she straddled that line. That is very dangerous for a turnover. Okay, that's 25 in the match. Allie Zimmer at point guard in for Lentz. Over to the right side, and there's a foul. They're going to call it a shooting foul. That was pretty far out. Blocking, 2 shots, so the Wildcats catch a break here. Hayden, or who did they call that on? Right there, Coley. Oh yeah, she reached in, totally got her on the arm. Wildcats need to get something going here from the line to get back in this game. And that's a start there. Nice shot there by number 31, Addie Saltzer. That's Addie with 2 Ds. Shayla Miller comes in for Olsen for the Orioles. 13:46 to go. And she makes the second. 13-point lead now for the Orioles. And here comes number 3, Joelle Sheffield. And boy, was she magnificent in the first half. That's just a freshman, really quick with the ball. Superb dribbler, great vision, great shot. She's got the whole package, except for that pass, unfortunately. But that's gonna happen when you're a point guard. You're gonna turn it over occasionally. Wow, almost stripped there by number 11, Hayden. Here's Shayla Miller guarding 25, Zimmer. Not sure if she's related to the head coach of the Vikings, but you never know. And Sheffield with it. Miller, Turek from 3-point land, off the rim, rebound underneath Miller. Gets her, she takes a shot, gets her own rebound, then she throws a turnover and a foul by Sheffield. So bad sequence there by the Orioles. It was going really great. They just couldn't make the shot, and then the turnover, and then the foul. So double negative there. Arsenio Richardson out there exhorting on his team to get back and play the full court press. That is a huge part of his game style for this team. And his team looks really, really good here early on in the season. They are really fun to watch. And Waconia's a good team. They're 4-1, and they played some good teams coming into this match. Nice job there by 11, Hayden, not getting the double dribble or carrying the ball, and that ball rims out for Mayfield, number 5, who's now in the match. Once again here in the second half, and there's a whistle and a foul. And Coley will go to the line to shoot 2, still a 13-point lead. 12:22 to go. And we have a timeout on the court. Very few of those this game. I think I can only remember 1 in the first half. So that'll allow us an opportunity to look at the St. Louis Park Orioles' upcoming schedule. As you can see there, tonight we have Waconia, and then they're at Fridley on the 8th. Next Friday, Minnehaha Academy will be here. Then they host St. Anthony, and then they're at Blake after the holidays. And then they host Watertown Mayor, they're from way out west. Then Robbinsdale Cooper from just up the road here on Highway 100, which we're broadcasting from. And then at Chanhassen, that's their schedule coming up for about the next month or so. And great atmosphere at St. Louis Park. There's a lot of excitement around this team, something different than I felt last year broadcasting several of their games. Again, I'd encourage folks to come down and watch these girls. They are really good and really fun to watch. And there's the website. You can go and watch rebroadcasts. They're running all the time on ParkTV.org. Great camera, great video quality on these broadcasts. Amazingly so, and so come and watch whenever you want to. It's really good stuff. All right, back in play here. 12:22 to go on the line. Coley at the line. And that ball rolls in. Nice touch by her. Just a 9th grader. So, boy, St. Louis Park is loaded with some talent coming up here. 4 more years with Coley and Sheffield. Jeez, that'll be good to watch. Okay, here come the Wildcats on the miss. Park has their largest lead at 14 of the game. Driving now is number 11, Tess Johnson for the Wildcats, and she makes that. Just the 3rd point here in the second half, and we're almost a 1/3 of the way through it for the Wildcats. And they are in a trap zone defense, half-court trap zone defense, and the shot from way out is off the mark. Rebound by 41, Estelle Marker for the Wildcats. She gives it up to number 11, Johnson. missed shot on the rebound. And we got a foul on the Orioles, a hold. So there'll be 2 shots. The foul is on Mayfield. That is her 4th, 6 team fouls. Both teams now in the bonus with 6 fouls. And boy, if you're a Wildcat fan, which I'm not sure there's many of those, at least locally caring, but if you're streaming online from Waconia, that is, they got to make those free throws if you're a Waconia fan, especially down 12 here. Got to take advantage of those free ones with the clock stopped. And she makes the second. Nice job by her there to recover. So out comes Zimmer, and in again comes Lentz, number 2, the point guard. Coley on the left side, just over into the front court. Gives it up to 31, Shayla Miller, and she misses. Rebound again by Park. That's 2 offensive rebounds, and that's their 3rd shot, and they draw the foul, and they'll go to the line. If you're a Waconia coach, you've got to work on blocking out here. That is really costing them. Really costing them. It's probably a big part of the lead that the Park Orioles have here is because of their offensive rebounding or the Wildcats' inability to block out. Time and time again, they're getting 2nd and 3rd looks. Okay, big substitutions. 2 new players now in for the Wildcats. Number 35, Courtney Freeberg is in, 6'2" junior. And also number 33, Zysky on the make. 12-point lead, 11:24 to go in the match. Lentz in the front court. They break the press. They're doing a better job of that here in the second half. Lentz with it, being guarded closely there by Hayden, and she is fouled. Foul on Hayden, that is. So Waconia will go to the line. That's her 7th team foul. So it'll be a 1-on-1. So this is what the Wildcats need. Early 1-on-1 opportunities. There's still 11 minutes, 11 seconds to go. And they make the first. So if I was the Waconia coach, my strategy would be to drive those Orioles and draw the fouls as often as you can. I'd be trying to take them to the hole every time. Get the foul, go to the line, make free throws, and get back in this match and manage the clock. Okay, here comes Olsen, 14, down the left side. Almost stolen by Lentz. Miller with it, though. Nice look over to Coley. Gets it over to Hayden, and she nails the 3. Wow, what great rotation that was. That is coaching by Richardson. Just how they whipped that ball around the key and got to the open woman there. Taya Hayden nails the 3, and that's just a killer for the Wildcats. Lenz with the layup. Rebound, 41. Nicely done by Estelle Marker. She kept that ball above her head and went right back up with it. Didn't give the Orioles a chance to steal it or block it. Nice job by her. That takes a lot of strength and effort to do that. Down low to Coley now in the front court. Olsen, oh, she was going to shoot it. She shoves anyway, even though she bobbled it. Oh, nothing but net for Olsen. Got a whistle on the court and another timeout and a 61-46 lead, largest lead of the match, 15 with 10:25 to go. Look at that. 3 Wildcats all around her, deep in the corner, and she nails it. That might be a backbreaker. There's still 10 minutes to go, but boy, just when the Wildcats were making a couple of free throws and trying to cut the lead, they look up at the scoreboard and they're down 15. Look at that rotation right there. Bang. Look at that shot. She was nothing, very confident. That was sweet to watch. That's a great highlight right there. Just the way they rotate that ball. You watch any basketball at any level, especially college, you notice it. When it's in one side and when they can rotate that ball around without hesitating and make that shot, you know a team is well coached and on their game. All right, there's the buzzer. 10:25 to go. Both teams have 17 fouls. Coming out on the court for the Orioles, we've got Olsen, number 14. Coley, 32. Ullman, number 15. Turek, number 21. And number 42 is Wolgamuth. Those are your Oriole 5. And they are not going to be pressing now. which is interesting to me, but with a 15-point lead, there's really no point. All they're gonna do is commit more fouls and give the Wildcats a chance to get back in it. So I think another great strategy move by Coach Richardson here. Nice block from behind by 15. Ullman. Ball on the court and a timeout again taken by the Wildcats. That was just to retain possession. That's the only reason why it's a 30-second timeout. Coach called it because he didn't want to lose possession of the ball. He realizes if they want to get back in this match, they cannot have any more turnovers. If you want to check out St. Louis Park City activities, you can like them on Facebook right there, facebook.com/St. Louis Park. Everything you want to know or do or need from the city, including these great broadcasts by ParkTV 16 on location. Please join and like the Facebook page. All right, out of the 30-second timeout, here come the Wildcats. They are usually a good team, so I wouldn't count them out. All right, Len's in there. And yeah, the the Orioles are in a zone. And down below, quick pass down to Marker. And the Choosh makes the shot and will get the free throw. Nice look by number 11, Tess Johnson. Great recognition by her. Wildcats got to make these free throws if they want to get back in, but nice sequence there coming out of the timeout, and she does drain it, cutting the lead to 12. This game is far from over. Ullman now with it in the front court at the point guard position. Gets it down to Turk on the right side. Turk to Ullman. Wildcats in a man-to-man now, and they got to be down 12 points. Hogemuth. Over to Olsen with the shot from 3, and she drains it. Boy, you know what? You can't beat great shooting. Or in other words, you can't beat talent no matter what you do, and that is just great shooting by the Orioles tonight. And there's a shot to answer back by 31. Salzer for the Wildcats off the mark. And there is a frustration foul by the Wildcats. No question about it. Number 11 commits the foul, Tess Johnson, so that'll send the Orioles to the line. Look at that nice shot. Just beautiful. So Ullman at the line. Spins it, nice knee bend, and drains it. She'll get a second. Now 16-point lead. Now it's the largest lead of the match with 18 to go. And the shot in. 17-point lead. No press now. I don't think you'll see that the rest of the match unless the Wildcats get within 10. Over to Lenz, and they're gonna start hoisting up some threes here. And you can see that's why they have the zone defense for the Orioles, so they can come out and guard that perimeter a lot more easily. And that ball is off the mark. Nice rebound by Grace Wogemuth. Wogemuth now with it, will take it in, and she draws the foul and makes the shot. Boy, everything is going right for the Orioles. Nice job by Wogemuth. I think those are her first points of the game, and she just muscles that thing right through there. Freeberg did not move her feet. She just reached in there, and you gotta move your feet if you're gonna play defense, and she's gonna take a seat as a result of that. I'm sure the coach wants to talk to her about that. Not tonight, watching the film. So Hogemuth with the and one and a 20-point lead. And it's 20, 69, 49, 8:52 to go. Wildcats need something desperately here. Lentz, yeah, look at that, 2-3, very aggressive zone on the perimeter. Boy, I like the way this Oriole team is coached. Nice look inside there to number 11, Tess Johnson. So she gets 2 for the Wildcats. See if they can build on that. Now in the front court, that's Ullman 15. Being guarded by, she goes down, loses her dribble. And here comes Lentz. A chance here for the Wildcats on the break. Gets it out to 31, Salzer. She takes the jump shot off the dribble. Off the mark, rebound though, Wildcats, 33, Zeiski. Looks inside, oh, that was an ill-advised pass. And we have an injured Wildcat Looks like an ankle down on the baseline there. Number 41 is getting up slowly. That's Estelle Marker. Let's see if we can see what happened there. There's the shot by Salzer, and oh, she just her foot maybe got caught up on the floor there. Doesn't look too serious. Maybe it's her knee. I'm looking over at the sideline. Let's see here. Or is it the right? Gets tripped from behind by accident, and then right there, yeah, she just turned it a little bit, and then she went with it. Yeah, her right ankle got caught. It might have been the knee that suffered the injury, though, but her right leg, something. Okay, there is now Sheffield in the match. She hasn't even been in there, and I think she's arguably their best guard by far. Here comes Turk, 21. Nice drive and give and go. Out to the corner. Off the mark, rebound, Wildcats. And that's 33. Zeiski into the front court. Over to the right side to Salzer. In below. Nice defense there, taken away by Joelle Sheffield, the freshman point guard. And over to Coley, the other freshman, and she nails the three from the 45-degree angle on the left side. And it's 72-51, 21-point lead. 7:17 to go, second half. 3-0 are your Orioles. Down below, and oh boy. Officials may have gave him then there. A lot of parental coaching going on here. Coley's father is sitting right below us here, telling his daughter to go straight up. That is so adorable. Yeah, he's still doing, he's got his hands up. Hey, great to see parental involvement here. So free throw made on the foul there by number 5, Natalie Meath, the 5'10 forward for the Wildcats. So lead is 20, 7:09 to go here, second half. Really good vibe here on this team, I'm sensing. Okay, she makes it. Lead is 19 for the Orioles, and Sheffield brings the ball up. I'm surprised the Wildcats are not pressing, but they may not have the team speed to keep up with the Orioles. Hayden there, number 11. Over to Turek. Boy, she's got a quick first step. Bank shot off the mark, rebound. Wildcats, Lenz now with it. Across into the front court. She drives the basket all the way, and she does not make that shot. She's had trouble finishing, and now she draws the foul. She's really adept at getting to the hoop, but having a hard time just finishing it. Here's the sequence. Coley's three. Look at that. Bang. Turn around, go play defense. Nice job. 6:38 to go here. Lentz at the line for the Wildcats. Some substitutions now. Zimmer was going to come in for Lentz, but Lentz is at the line, so they can't do that substitution. Otherwise, for the Orioles now, Camille Mayfield, the senior guard and starter, is now in. And Lentz is off the mark there. She's having a poor shooting night, unfortunately, for her and her team. If she just made half her shots, that'd be 6 or 8 points for the Wildcats. Possibly put a different complexion on it so far, but there she goes. It's off the schneid, as they say. All right. And she comes out of the match. Zimmer is now in, and there is your full court press. I was waiting for that. And they burn them on the bomb, just as the Wildcats did to them early on. And the miss by Hayden, and Wildcats come away with it, so the press worked. And driving the lane is 31, Salzer, and she makes it. And that press is back on, and the ball goes out of bounds. And the press has worked now 2 times in a row. 6:20 to go. Here's Salzer, nice drive. That's a tough shot, running right at the hoop. 3-foot jumper on the run. That is difficult. All right, here's Zimmer, the point guard. She drives the lane, and she just tried to do too much there and tripped on her own feet, and the ball went out of bounds. No foul, and now we got a full court man-on-man press, and they break it with Camille Mayfield. And the big 3 taken by Hayden, off the mark, rebound. Number 11 for the Wildcats, Tess Johnson. Johnson with it on the right side. Ball's taken away. Now we got a 3-on-1 break here. Oh, boy, I thought there might be a travel on the Orioles. Ball getting a little sloppy out there. And there's the lead pass. And nicely saved there by Salter for the Wildcats. Looking in for Zimmer. Ball off the mark. And the lead pass to Hayden with a breakaway. And she makes it for two. No foul. 74-56, 18-point lead, 5:28 to go. Zimmer now in the front court. Almost carries the ball there. And driving the lane, almost a turnover. Zimmer now with it, takes the shot from close range, off the mark. Rebound, Shayla Miller. Looking ahead, again to number 11, Hayden. Boy, they gotta be getting tired. They're running up and down the court, and yeah, two substitutions coming in. Hayden's gonna sit down, she is tired. She's been running those long post patterns, to borrow a football phrase, I think like 3 or 4 in a row. So she is going to deserve a nice break there on the bench to catch her breath. And we have a timeout on the court here with 5:11 to go. Things are looking good here for the Orioles with an 18-point lead, 5:11 to go. Again, coming up, I think the big matchup, the next home game is a week from this Friday. Friday, December 15th, Minnehaha Academy. That looks like a great matchup. If you got nothing going on, come down and watch or check it out at ParkTV.org. Minnehaha Academy usually is a strong team. I know their boys team this year is ranked one of the top teams in the state. And it wouldn't surprise me if the girls are as good. And that is a 6 o'clock start. And we may be broadcasting that night as well. So keep an eye on your calendar. If you're a St. Louis Park basketball fan, come on down and watch them or check them out on the website or on YouTube at ParkTV.org. Okay, 5:11 to go, second half. Wildcats with the ball, and they need to score some points in a hurry. Lenz now. Down low, nice look to Freeberg from 31, Salter. And now the full court press, and they break it with Olsen. Down to Wogemuth. Off the mark, rebound Olsen. Again, those offensive rebounds are killing the Wildcats and saving the Orioles. Well, they don't need saving. They're playing well on many aspects. Wogemuth with it, being guarded by Freeberg. Olsen with three, and she nails it. My goodness, can she shoot? 77-88, 4:31 to go. 33 now with it, Zeiski. Lentz fakes the three-pointer. Almost overthrows her teammate Johnson. Johnson down to the right side. And the big three there by Zeiski. Brings the Wildcats within 16. Doesn't seem like much, but you can make that up with 4 minutes to go. And there is a rebound stolen by Freeberg, and she thought she had a lead out pass, and no one was home except Mayfield for the Orioles. And now they'll slow it down here. Less than 4 to go here, second half. Ullman now to Olsen. Nice. Boy, they look like the Harlem Globetrotters the way they're spinning around there at the top of the key. I really like the way this team is coached. And we got a travel, turnover. So the Wildcats, they got to come down and start hitting some threes here. Down 16. Not out of the question if they get hot and get a couple more turnovers. So the Orioles need to stay ever vigilant. Okay, here comes Lentz over the timeline. And they've got to get it going here in a hurry. 3.5 minutes to go right now. That's Zeiski, and we got a foul on the Orioles. And that will send Freeberg to the line. That's the last thing the Orioles want to do because it stops the clock. And that is the Wildcats' worst enemy. So they are in the double bonus, so she'll get 2 even if she misses the front end of this 1-and-1, but it's a 2-shot bonus, and she made it anyway. 15-point lead now for the Orioles, 3:26 to go. Clock is stopped. Oh, there's the time there on the lower left-hand corner of your screen. And Freeberg makes the second. So 14-point lead and a quick steal by the Wildcats. Baseline pass, nicely intercepted by Coley. And I'm not sure what the whistle's for. Oh, timeout, St. Louis Park. Boy, that was a nice lead pass to Camille Mayfield. Not sure why they called the timeout, but Coach Arsenio Richardson must have seen something that he wanted to talk to his girls about. And so that's what they're doing here with 3:18 to go. Waconia starting to chip away, and with 3 minutes, you hit a couple threes, and suddenly you're within 10. And they almost did that with the steal. Had they made that, it would have cut it to 11. And with 3:18 to go, this game is still very much in the air. And the Wildcats are out early from the timeout, so they are not giving up. They're not hanging their heads, that's for sure. Freeberg clapping there. They have not given up. So the Orioles, they got to close this one out. And there's Olsen inside to Coley. And the ball out of bounds to the Orioles. Coach Carl Pearson over on the left side, out of your view of the screen, yelling instructions at his girls there for the Wildcats. Now, ball into Mayfield, number 5, at the top of the key now. Olsen, 14, gives it up to 23. That's Reagan Alexander now in the match. First time, she's also a freshman. And there's the turnover to the Wildcats. And the lead pass to number 31, that's Zysky. And here come the St. Louis Park Orioles back on the attack to Mayfield, off the mark. Rebound, Zysky again. And they're just down 12, 2:40 to go. Zysky takes the 3 and she nails it. And she's cut it to 9 with 2:30 to go. We got a new ball game here, folks. Whistle. Not sure what the referee is talking about here. Oh, we got a player down tying her shoe. Here's the replay. Boy, Zysky's had a nice sequence. She makes the 3, goes down, gets the rebound, comes down, hits another 3. Full court press here. So that whistle was just for the shoe tying, the equipment. And there she was on the break. Okay, Turek with it, bringing the ball up the court, and foul by Freeberg. Inadvertent, she had fallen down or slipped, I believe, and just caught Turek, so Freeberg, and they are now also in the double bonus. That is Freeberg's 3rd personal foul, team's 10th. Turek at the line, probably not the girl they wanted to foul because she's a pretty good shooter. And there's an example, Exhibit A. Zysky is out. I'm not sure why she is out. She has been instrumental in the turnaround here, the comeback attempt by the Wildcats. Really question that. She didn't look like she was hurt or tired. Zurich makes the second. So 11-point lead. And here come the Wildcats. Lentz leading the way at the point. Drives the lane and shoots. And this time she finds her range and makes the first shot I can remember all night. Nice driving layup from the side. 9-point lead now for the Orioles. Shayla Miller now with the top of the key. And we got a whistle and a foul on the Wildcats. It's on Salzer. Addie Salzer. So double bonus. Miller at the line. Another good shooter. Orioles are full of them. And that one's off the mark, so the foul's a good one if you're a Wildcat fan. So they're gonna get the ball back here if they get the rebound or on the made shot with just a 9 or a 10-point deficit with 2:08 to go. Boy, they are entirely within range of upsetting the Orioles here, coming back to tie it. Orioles gotta play really good here down the stretch to finish this out. And she makes the second for a 10-point lead, which makes it a 4-possession game. That's a big free throw there by the Orioles. And driving the basket is number 11, Johnson. And we got a whistle after the miss. And on the rebound, foul on St. Louis Park. So 2 shots. Fouls on Turek. Tess Johnson, number 11, will shoot 2. And she quickly puts the first one in. And now they have a chance to cut the lead to 8. Boy, the last thing the Orioles want to do is foul anybody at this point. They want that clock to run. That is the Wildcats' worst enemy. Waconia is a good team, and they're starting to show why here now. 8-point deficit, full court press now. Coley now brings it up. Lead pass, almost intercepted. Boy, very questionable there. Richardson is scratching his head on the sideline there. Orioles are no hurry. They gotta learn to slow it down. They're really good at playing fast pace, but it behooves them to learn just to slow it down when they got a 10-point lead with less than 2 minutes to go. Make the Wildcats come to them, foul them. So that's what they need to learn here late in the game to close this one out. There's no reason for them to hurry. There's no shot clock. They ought to just go into a freeze from crying out loud. Okay, down below. Coley. Olsen. Mayfield. Miller. Coley, yeah, just play catch. There they go. Oh, off the head of Miller and out of bounds. Turnover, Orioles, 1:27 to go. 8-point deficit. Here comes Lentz. Almost carries the ball. She kept her hand on top of it. The official saw it and called it. And they on the miss, and there's the reach-in foul by number 11, Tess Johnson. Shayla Miller will go to the line. Boy, what a match tonight this has been. Just when you thought the Orioles were gonna win going away, they are having to play tough to hang on, which I think they're going to do, but they got to keep playing tough. Shayla Miller with the free throw, nicely done. 9-point lead. This is a critical free throw here to make it a 4-possession game with just 1 minute and 17 to go. And it's in. 10-point lead. Waconia's got to be shooting for threes here or just get some points, and there they do. The drive by Tess Johnson, very efficient. Only took 7 seconds to cut it to 8. Olsen now with it in the backcourt, ahead to Mayfield, number 5, and she gets tripped and fouled. Wasn't intentional, but she'll go to the line. Foul will be on number 33, Sydney Zeiske. Here's that layup here by Tess Johnson. Sneaks it in there off the rim. And now Mayfield, number 5, the senior guard, trying to seal this game away. Nicely done there. Makes it a 9-point lead. Now in the match is Addie Salzer for the Wildcats. Mayfield's second is off the rim, rebound, Freeberg. 1 minute to go exactly right now. Here comes Lentz, guarded by Mayfield. Lentz drives the lane, tries to shoot it from the sideline, draws the foul from Mayfield. Mayfield does not agree with the call. From my angle, it was hard to see whether she caught her or not on the arm. Nevertheless, here's the replay. See if we can see something here. Mayfield didn't think she got her. Her hands are up there. She just got her with the hip there, maybe. That's where I think she may have gotten her, just with the hip. Double bonus. First shot, off. Boy, that's a killer there for the Wildcats. Boy, they need to make those free throws, and Lentz knows it too. Second shot. And that one is good. 8-point lead for the Orioles. 3-possession game, 53 seconds to go. Still up in the air. Full court press by the Wildcats. And they go for the long bomb, and they get it to Turk. Just barely, though. In the front corner now is Turk. Dribbling, being guarded way out there by the 6'2" Freeberg. Boy, she is far out. And we got a timeout by Arsenio Richardson. Probably not a bad timeout. Very intensely played game by both sides. Really exciting stuff here. 44.2 seconds to go. And the jump around song, the Wisconsin Badger football fourth quarter rallying song, is being played here at the St. Louis Park Gymnasium. It's freezing cold and icy outside, but we've got a nice, warm, hot, intense game inside this arena here in St. Louis Park. Game still up in the air. Surprised we haven't seen Joelle Sheffield in there, but she is just a freshman. But boy, she's going to be a fun girl to watch here going forward this season and the seasons to come for St. Louis Park Orioles fans. A lot to look forward to with this team. And they are trying to go to 4-0 on the season. They're at Fridley this Friday, 6 o'clock start. Pass in now. That is Ullman, 15 with it. Let's see if they go into the freeze. Yeah, they got to just throw the ball around. They're going to have to be fouled here. The Wildcats are going to have to foul them. Oh, no, they get the interception. And the layup is good. Number 11, Tess Johnson, nice anticipation. Drives the lane, the court, 26.7 seconds left, and now just a 6-point lead for the Orioles. It's a 2-possession game with 26.7 seconds to go. And this game is still up in the air. Wow, what a job by Tess Johnson, sophomore, 5'7". Does the job for Waconia, and boy, they were down 20, I think 21 points midway through the second half, and they have rallied to cut 16 points off that lead to just, or excuse me, to 6, so 14 off. And the home crowd is a little nervous. Little nail biting going on, looking at some of the parents and friends and family of these St. Louis Park Orioles. But now we hear some cheering coming on. What a matchup here from St. Louis Park. Hold on to your hats, tighten your seatbelts. 26.7 seconds to go. Full court press by the Wildcats. Ball in play. Miller ahead to Turek, and it's a 3-on-0 break. Turek down low to Olsen. She makes the layup. Nicely done by the Orioles, and that should do it for them. Here comes Lentz. They shouldn't foul. Let her drive and score. There's no reason to play any tough defense. Down underneath, Freeberg makes it. Just throw the ball in, and the game is won for the Orioles. And they do call the foul with 3 seconds to go. 85-79 point lead. And to coin a phrase, that is your dagger if you're an Oriole fan. Turn out the lights. They're going to go to 4-0. Miller at the line. Nothing but net for Miller. 86 points for the Orioles. What a scoring night by them tonight. Orioles will back away from the line. No need to foul. Ball off the net. They'll just let them come down. The long shot hits the I-beam in this old gymnasium, and that ends the match tonight. What a game for the St. Louis Park Orioles. They hold on to win. 86-79 from St. Louis Park to go to 4-0. Thanks for listening, and for our producer, Paul Broden, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. I'm Robert Christensen. We'll see you again.